In the quiet rolling hills of the Yorkshire Dales, a shadow has fallen, a darkness that wears the most familiar and trusted of faces. We watch, we hope, and we invest in the lives of the villagers, but sometimes the deepest evil is the one you'd never suspect. For months, Emmerdale has been home to a predator hiding in plain sight, a wolf wrapped in the comforting wool of a doctor's coat. John Sugden, the man everyone sees as a local hero, is a monster. And just when it seems his reign of terror will go unchecked, a familiar face returns to blow it all wide open. Robert Sugden is back, and his instincts are screaming that his beloved brother is not the saint everyone believes him to be. It's a story that sends a shiver down your spine because it feels so real. How many times has a charming, charismatic individual managed to pull the wool over everyone's eyes? John Sugden has mastered the art. He's been weaving a web of lies so intricate, so convincing, that the entire village is caught in it. Let's not forget the cold, hard truth of what he's done. Nate Robinson is dead. A life, a future, brutally extinguished. And the aftermath has been a masterclass in manipulation. First, John, with the cold precision of a surgeon, pointed the finger at an innocent Tracy, letting her twist in the wind, her world collapsing under the weight of an accusation she couldn't comprehend. But that wasn't enough for him. To truly cement his freedom and silence any lingering doubts, he committed an act of unspeakable cruelty. During Monday's heart-stopping episode, we watched as he stooped to the ultimate low, framing a dead man. He planted a fake confession next to Owen Michael's lifeless body, a final ghoulish act of desecration that had ensured a dead end for any investigation. With that, John washed his hands, put on his friendly GP smile, and walked back into the community as their guardian angel, his secrets buried with the innocent. But he didn't count on Robert. Robert Sugden has always had a complicated relationship with the Dales, and an even more complicated one with his family. His return was bound to stir things up, but nobody could have predicted this. While the rest of the village fawns over Dr. John, Robert feels a deep, gut-wrenching sense of unease. It's that primal instinct, that little voice in the back of your head that tells you when something is profoundly wrong, even when you can't explain why. As the week progresses, Robert's suspicion only grows, festering like an untreated wound. Everywhere he turns, he's met with another glowing testimonial for his half-brother. "Oh, John is just wonderful. He saved my life. He's a pillar of this community." Each word of praise feels like a lie, a carefully constructed brick in a wall designed to hide something monstrous. Robert listens, his jaw tight, his eyes searching for a crack in the facade. He expresses his doubts, voicing the thought that we, the viewers, are all screaming at our screens. John is just too good to be true. Of course, nobody listens. Who would? When you're faced with the choice of believing that your trusted local doctor is a kind soul or a manipulative killer, you choose the comforting option. He tries to talk to Chess, desperate for an ally, someone to validate his fears. But she brushes him off, her response dripping with a weary familiarity. It's not a genuine concern she hears, but the bitter ramblings of a jealous brother, overshadowed by his sibling's success. Robert is left utterly alone, a solitary soldier on a battlefield where no one else even sees the war. Frustration gives way to desperation. Robert knows he needs proof. An opportunity presents itself in a heart-pounding moment of tension. John leaves his phone unattended. It sits there, a sleek black box holding all the answers, the key to unlocking the truth and saving the village from the viper in its midst. Robert's heart hammers against his ribs as he moves towards it. This is it, the chance to expose his brother for what he truly is. He reaches for it, his fingers inches away from the screen, and then the moment is shattered. John returns. The look that passes between them is electric. It's not anger on John's face, but something far more chilling. A feigned, calculating concern. He sees Robert's prying, and the mask of the caring brother slips just enough to reveal the cold, worried predator beneath. He knows his half-brother is a threat. From this moment, the game changes. John, the master manipulator, goes on the offensive. He uses Robert's own family against him, twisting their genuine love and worry into a weapon. He voices his concerns about Robert to Chas, painting a picture of a man consumed by jealousy and paranoia. Even Victoria, who loves Robert dearly, becomes an unwitting pawn. She sees her brother spiraling, consumed by an obsession she can't understand, and she begs him to get help. His refusal only deepens her fear. In her desperation, Victoria makes a fateful mistake. She turns to John. She asks the wolf to check on the shepherd. She goes to the one-man Robert suspects and asks for his help, believing he is the only one who can get through to him. You can almost see the sinister plan forming behind John's eyes. He sees his opportunity not just to discredit Robert, but to neutralize him completely. He agrees, of course, promising to ask Liam to check in on Robert. But his true plan is far darker. Under the guise of a house call, John commits the ultimate betrayal. He sneaks into their home, the one place Robert should feel safe, and plants a listening device. It's a terrifying violation, a clear sign that John will stop at nothing to protect his secrets. He is no longer just covering his tracks, he is actively hunting his own brother. And what he discovers turns the entire saga on its head. As he listens in, eavesdropping on the most private of moments, John learns that Robert is harboring a secret of his own. The hunter has just discovered a vulnerability in his prey. The question that now hangs heavy in the air is explosive. What could Robert possibly be hiding? Is it something from his past? Is it connected to Nate's death in a way we never imagined? Or is it a secret so powerful that John can use it as leverage to silence him forever? The battle lines have been drawn, not in the fields of Emmerdale, but within the fractured Sugden family. It's brother against brother, instinct against deception, and the saint against the sinner. One thing is for certain. A storm is coming to the Dales, and when John Sugden's secrets are finally dragged into the light, the village will never be the same again.